Hello everybody and welcome back to Artist's Mindset. As you can hear, I'm still recording on my phone, so I will try to make the audio as good as possible, but unfortunately, phones don't have such a range as microphones. So yeah, it's because the place that I've been renting my equipment changed the system a bit and I don't know how it works, and it's Sunday and people are not at work, so I'm just gonna figure out next week. And actually this goes very well with the topic of today and what I wanted to talk about today. So let's get into the episode. Hello and welcome back. I think that this year is time to slow down and stop avoiding ourselves. And I'm not sure about you, but this is how I've been feeling lately a lot, that I'm sort of running away from myself and I want to stop. I want to slow down and meet myself, because I think a lot of the fear of uncertainty is not really about uncertainty or not knowing what's going to happen in the future, but it's more about the fact that you are going to face yourself. You are going to meet yourself and be the closest to yourself that you've ever been if you live in uncertainty, right? Because what do you have? Only yourself at the end of the day, if there is uncertainty, right? And that's sort of what's been happening to me. And it's not to say that things are uncertain. Bless me. But, I'm in the age that I see a lot of my friends getting married, having kids, building a career, having stable life. And I'm here, almost 28 years old, living my best life. No kids, no partner, no sort of, to speak, stability, because I live in another country. I'm a foreigner in another country. And this is not to complain or to compare, because that's not what life is about. We all are on our own timelines. So I believe that it will work out one day, and maybe just now is just not the time yet for me. And I wanted to share also something I heard recently, which I think is really beautiful quote. And it goes something like this. Waiting goes faster with faith. I think it was like that. And it's very true, right? Because when you have faith, when you have hope, and you believe that it's going to work out, then it's easier to be patient with yourself and with everybody else. And that's what I want for us for this year. I want us to be more patient, and especially with ourselves. And I want us to be sort of sunshines in the best way possible. And I don't mean sunshines that we are egocentric and we shine and we're always happy. No, I mean, we are going to be sunshines because we're not going to compare ourselves to anybody else. We are going to be our own planet, star. Sorry, let's be accurate. We are going to be our own star in our own movie, in our own life. And we're not going to compare. We're just going to curiously observe life. Because isn't it beautiful when you can just observe what's happening instead of pressuring yourself and telling yourself that you should do something, or you should have done something, or you should have it all figured out by now? Because that's not how life works, at least not for me. And I believe a lot of you can relate. So be your own sunshine and be patient with yourself, because, the day you plant the seed is not the day that you collect the fruit. We all know this. So be patient and have faith. Have hope in yourself and in your dreams, because sometimes you are just one failure away from winning or making it. And recently, actually, I've seen one girl on Instagram doing this amazing thing, which was sort of a rejection list, I think, something like that, or getting rejected 1,000 times. And basically what she did was she really went full in on her dreams, on the craziest ideas she could have. And she tried to, apply for that job or open call or whatever it was, just to get rejected. And surprise, surprise, many times she actually didn't get rejected. So be brave and take the shot, because you will lose 100% of the shots that you never take. I can guarantee that. So don't be afraid to just go for it and try out what is actually possible or what might seem impossible. But also listen to yourself, because every yes to something else or somebody else is a no to yourself. And it's something I learned the hard way, and I'm sort of trying to slowly come back to that, and I'm realizing that I'm very hard on myself many times, and I sort of judge myself for being undecisive, because it's something that wasn't taken very lightly in my family. It was always sort of seen as, you should know what you want, you should know what you want to do and all that. And I often didn't, or I wasn't sure. Or maybe I did, but sometimes you just need to try. So try things out. And if it's a no, okay, it's a no. Now you know. Now you found out that it's a no, that it's not a hell yes. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to find out what you actually like, what you actually want to do. And don't beat yourself up if you figure out that actually what you thought you wanted to do isn't the thing for you. Don't beat yourself up. Be grateful that you're learning about yourself, that you're getting to know yourself. And that's what I mean with coming closer to ourselves this year. Because I think it's been long happening and long waiting, and now is the time. So don't waste it and go meet yourself. Go find out what you love and enjoy. Go get rejected if it must be, because you will be accepted. You will find out what you like at the end of the day. But you need to take your courage and try things out to see also what you don't like first. So I hope this episode made sense. I know it was kind of all over the place, but I've tried to keep it consistent and sort of take the things that I'm learning over the past week, because as you might know, probably you don't because I haven't really shared anywhere, I'm starting a vlog channel also. I mean, it's gonna be all on this one channel, but I want to start releasing every week a vlog. Maybe it's too ambitious, so please don't be upset if I don't stick to it and I release vlogs maybe twice a month instead of 4 times a month. But I will try to keep it real and honest instead of perfect, because that's something I want to strive for in this year. And I want to do these videos mainly for me and my friends, and sort of our memories or home videos, if you want to call it that. So stay tuned and be the sunshine of your life, be the star, and don't be scared to experiment and have hope and faith in yourself. And don't worry, everything's going to work out, because what is meant for you cannot ever miss you. That's all for today, and I'm looking very much forward to see you in the next episode of Artist Mindset. Bye.